Hey guys, welcome back to another awesome episode of Scott's Speed Shop, where Dad and I are making the garage a bigger mess than it already was.
I gotta screw it up to fix it up.
That's true. Look at this. Look at this giant pile of crap we got going on. Of course, Jezebel, she's kind of cluttering up, and all the stuff from the swap meet, so I didn't have time to put it up. Well, you'll notice that there's something missing right there, and we'll show you why there's something missing there, because Dad and I have been working our butts off. Michael and Mom helped a little bit. We finished it all up. Thanks, Michael and Mom, for ditching on us. But we got it all finished up, and we got a bunch of stuff cleaned up. But what we're doing here, as you saw in the thumbnail, is we're going to be fixing some motorcycles. And I didn't get to ride either of my motorcycles all year. Been too busy making videos for you guys and everything else. But we got two vintage Moto Guzzi motorcycles that haven't seen the light of day in well over a year. In fact, I can only see this one because the welding cart's gone. And we got Dad's Honda Shadow over there. That's, well, you rode yours this year. Yeah. So yours got to see the light of day. But I know for a fact both of my batteries are plumb freaking dead. And thank God they use a lawnmower battery. So we're going to go pick up a couple cheap Walmart batteries for both bikes, so we can try and get them running and get them out of here. Like I said, they ain't been running all year. Might have been longer. But this one, if I remember right, is black. It's a 72 Police Eldorado. I can't remember which bikes are which. But it's a real police bike. And the one right here that you literally cannot see anything of.
I didn't even know where it was at.
Yeah, Dad didn't even know where it was at. It's right here. That's a 68 V700 Moto Guzzi. That's the very first model year for their big V twin bikes that competed with Harley Davidson and actually beat Harley Davidson for police contracts. What's cool is that's actually the police bike that beat Harley Davidson. All Moto Guzzis from this era are shaft drive. That one's got a 5-speed transmission, 850cc, and the other one's a 700. So I guess we're gonna get down to the store, get some daggone batteries, and try not to catch this coronavirus crap, because, well, yeah, that's a thing apparently. What do you say about it, Dad?
We always drink a little acid.
Drink what?
A little battery acid.
Yeah, this is not the 60s. Come on now. Come on now, dang. Okay, I lied. Before we go to the store, I did something cool. That looks absolutely wicked. Everything needs a tunnel ram. But before we head to the store, Dad reminded me that we got to have cores, so we might as well go ahead and dig out these two extremely buried motorcycles. And Dad's, of course, Dad's, it doesn't take much to bury it.
Well, I keep it mobile.
Dad's gets priority over everything. There we go. Come on. Nobody needs a motorcycle cover when you got bed sheets. Big test. Well, your start, though.
Well, I don't know. Battery was dead the last time. I had to charge it. Okay. Oh, turn key on, man.
Nope. All right, so we need to charge your battery. What year is your bike?
It's 81.
What? 81? 2001. You're thinking of your Honda 900 that you used to have.
Yeah.
Mine's
2001.
2001. It's a Honda Shadow Ace, which is basically a carbon copy of Harley Davidson without the price and the oil leaks. Ah, look at that. There's a 440 block back there. And our other cabinet. Holy crap. I can open this door. Wow. I didn't know I had some of this stuff. Wow. What happens when you clean things? So, in order for me to get to my bikes, we have basically an entire first-gen Dodge Hemi to get moved. I could probably get the Eldorado out. I think we'll get that one out first. So, I'm going to dig her out. Well, she sees daylight.
Oh, we drove clear to Ohio to get that one.
Yeah, was that Lake Superior?
Yeah, we was on the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
No.
There's one bike. The other one's not going to be as easy.
Oh, she needs a worse job.
Yeah, she got pretty dirty sitting right next to the toolbox. There they are. So Dad's tirelessly working away. I'm gonna give you some history on Moto Guzzi motorcycles. So this is, oh, you can't get that one? Yeah. So these bikes may look very similar, but there's a lot of differences that got changed. So this was the very first, oh shit, my mirror's gone. Where did I put that mirror? Whoops. Well, that mirror's gone. But this was Moto Guzzi's very first V-twin. And this bike uses a Magneta Marelli ignition system, which is one off. I only used it for these like 2 years. Their speedometer. This is a really rare one with the odd numbers. Most of them are even number, but this is in miles per hour, not kilometers, thank God. And this is the police bike, how it's dashes. This is only for police bikes. All the different switches, flashers. And there's, I have the handle, it goes right here, I believe, for the police siren. And where they put, the previous owners put this external oil filter, or cooler, this is where the siren used to mount. It was a friction siren, and it would have a cable and it would press it against the back tire and make that really neat sound. But that's kind of illegal to use. But this bike, what makes it different is the generator and starter are Bosch. So nothing electrical interchanges between these two. This bike's easy to get parts for. This bike is nearly impossible. That's why this one doesn't get rode as much. This bike's really rare though. It came from Union, South Carolina, sat in a chicken coop for like 30 or 40 years. The original owners, talked to them, they're not very friendly. They're the ones who imported it straight from Italy, and they let it rot in the chicken coop. Oh, I like this bike more. I wish it would run better. But I've had this bike, when we get this bike, 2009? A long time. And when we first got it, it was
gnarly. It
was very gnarly. I mean, if I was doing YouTube videos then like I am now, this would have been a patina monster. It had like 5 or 6 layers of house paint. And when I had sanded it all down, I got it down to the original red, but I had to repaint it.
chicken food.
A lot of chicken poop. In fact, a lot of this crap right here, it's still left over where I couldn't get it clean, but this whole bike I stripped completely with a wire wheel. We had this bike all apart. And
Well, we started it.
that's what I was getting ready to get to. Is when we were trying to get it started, these starters are nearly impossible to get. So we didn't want to burn it up. So we took our lawnmower and come along to the back tire of this bike and used the lawnmower to basically pull start it. Spinning the engine over, and we dumped the clutch and get it to fire. And I'll never forget the first time we got to fire, it was cooler than shit. And I tell you what, if I can find the video, I know I got a video of it somewhere, either on the channel or on Facebook somewhere. I'll include it right here. That is my 68 Moto Guzzi V7. Oh! Dad killed it. Okay, hopefully you saw it. If not, whatnot. So we're gonna get this other battery out, get our butts to Walmart, and see if we get these babies to fire up for you, all three of them. Alrighty guys, well Dad's back and I've been cleaning like no other. I like to put my hat on just to hide the amount of sweat I built up. Excuse me, but Dad has got two of the finest ever start batteries a man can purchase. So we're gonna get both these batteries put in and see if we can make these things run. So I was sitting here hoping Dad put the negative cable on. I was wondering, why is this thing so much longer than it normally is? It's just like everywhere. And then I pulled. I don't think your negative cable should come out like that. I'm gonna say, oh look, there's even paint on the negative cable, Dad. Huh. It's funny. Apparently when we built this bike, I just painted the battery cables. Huh. Oh well. So fix that, get it put on, then we can see if this one will fire.
That one's ready to go over there.
Yeah, we could try and fight that one, but let's get them both ready. Now you guys missed possibly the most comical point of this video. I let Dad put this side cover on, and they got two little metal tabs that locate down in here in the battery tray, and you got this thumb wheel here, and you tighten it in. And Dad was sitting here for probably 5 minutes trying to tighten it. He's like, I think it's just stripped out. You handle it. And I come over here and he's not even screwing into the threaded part of the frame.
Rub it in.
Rub it in, I am. All over the video. It needs to be. So, I think we should start with the newest bike, because that should start the easiest, right?
Fuck.
Go on.
Some bitch probably won't start. The Honda.
Well, a Honda's a damn good bike. That's what we all grew up on.
That's the one that didn't get a new battery either.
That is true. But you've also got, you know, I don't know, yours isn't fuel injected. It's still a carburetor, isn't it?
Carburetor.
Fire up, Dad. Hey, a little hotter battery. That wasn't too bad. I'll let her warm up and then we'll do the other bikes. So while Dad's bike's warming up, we're going through all of our saddlebags and our toolbox to see what we left in there. Nothing cool in here, but I opened the box, toolbox in here. Found my roadkill bag from Roadkill Nights. Now, what else do we got in here? Points cleaning kit, registration. Huh. Let's do it just hum like a sewing machine, Dad.
It should go.
Sounds good.
Bouncing the tires off the ground and all that shit.
It's a good sounding bike for a Honda.
34,000 miles.
34,000 miles. You didn't put those on there though.
No,
You probably put 500.
no, it had like 28 when I bought it.
Oh, okay.
I rode to Kansas City back a few times.
Oh, that's there, yeah. I don't know what to tell you about what happened to your pipes. Damn little blanket from Harbor Freight.
You think it'll wipe off?
Yeah, it'll probably wipe off.
Might be getting a little long. Yeah.
Might be.
See what the old goose does.
Yeah, we'll give her a little choke. Double pump, turn on the gas.
Headlights are on.
Are they?
Yeah.
I gotta remember which one's which.
Is this supposed to be up?
Yeah. Moto Guzzi runs like a sewing machine. Shaking kind of back and forth. I don't know if the camera will pick that up or not. Said for well over a year, and yes, I know this petcock is draining gas precariously fast, but it has always done that, and I've always rode like that. Gas on the boot don't matter. Those petcocks are a bastard to rebuild, and they're hard to get parts for. Everything's got to come straight from Italy on this thing. But you know what? It still sounds cool. That ain't me knocking the bike. That's it, just shaking. I love that about a Moto Guzzi. Other than that gas dripping, I like that bike a lot. Yeah, it's sat for well over a year. I bet you this camera's gonna pick up the valve train noise like no other. These things are real noisy on the valve train.
It's like a little car motor.
Oh yeah, it's got a real, yeah, Moto Guzzi. It's got an actual distributor. There's the generator right there. Valve coverage got two sets of, it's got rockers. I mean, it's literally just a little car engine almost. Yeah, the transmission's mounted straight to the back of the engine. And then it goes straight to a drive shaft, straight to the back. I mean, could you make it more simple? The only thing that sucks is an oil filter, because the oil filter's inside the engine. Gotta drop the pan. Kind of sucks. That one's got an actual filter. That one's got a screen, so that one you just drain the pan. Okay, let's move on. All right, this is the bane of my existence, this one. This bike has always let me down in some form or way.
How many times have you pushed it home?
I would rather not answer that question. But all regardless, you know, everything said and done about this bike, every time it doesn't let me down, which is very few, I have the most fun riding this one. Oh yeah, and the petcocks are in the front by the valve cover.
Come on, old girl.
Running just like it did the last time.
This one's dripping.
This one runs like crap. Oh, there's running.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
I think that's the first time it's idled in like 40 years.
That one's got the new cylinders. We did the Neglectful and all that.
Yeah, so one thing that's special about this one, they only did it on these earlier ones. As far as I know, maybe they did them on that one too. But the lower jugs where the actual cylinder bores are chrome plated, and that chrome plating comes off stupid easy. So we spent, what was it, like 400 bucks? And We had Neglectful replate. We had Neglectful coatings put in there, which will never wear out. It's lifetime guarantee. Unfortunately, we put all the time and money into this bike, which most of the time lets us down, but for some reason it's running better than it ever has. This bike is a pile of crap, but it's still my favorite. Well, let's get them around back and show you why we got them all out today.
There he comes. Oh, I didn't need that much speed. Watch your head.
We got where to hold it.
Right through the back of the building.
Now what?
I don't shut her off.
This thing's running damn good. I kind of want to ride it. Worst thing about this bike, I can't get the kickstand. But this is what Dad and I have been working on. Got ourselves a new little shed. We put the air compressor in here. Got a bitchin' echo. Don't you know? Hey, well, you can see it here?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
far.
Well, my plan is we're gonna have my bikes on one side, Dad's bike on the other. And I'm gonna get me a big old Moto Guzzi banner. Cause that would look cool. That would look cool.
Main deal was to get the bikes out of the garage, give us more room, plus get that noisy air compressor out of the garage.
Yep. We got a drain set up out back, which looks fabulous, let me tell you. There's a little rubber hose sticking out the back. This is the whole point. So, we're gonna get all the bikes moved in here, guys, and we'll see you in a bit. Oh, now you turn the camera at me. You're fired as a cameraman. This one is more comfortable. You think that old Jap bike's gonna start for you?
I don't know,
Well, I mean, it was just running. So it oughta. I'm just a big Italian guy now. I like Italian motorcycles.
You show him the dent?
No, I'm not showing him the dent that you caused because you left your motorcycle out on the patio and you knew I backed my satellite up right into that spot every night. It's your fault. It was his fault, I promise. Good old Easy Rider. Dad's gonna be smart and actually back his bike in, so maybe. I'll see you guys later. I gotta help Dad. Well, if you guys were curious, we did it. We did do it. So we got all 3 motorcycles in here. All we need is a big Moto Guzzi banner. Some of my bikes don't feel, left out. Well, it looks like we got enough room for little stuff there, little stuff there. So much for your smoking room. I don't know if you want to come out here to smoke a cigarette with leaky gas tank.
Yeah. Probably not.
But I like our little shed.
Well, I got that much out of the garage.
That is true. That's a lot of space out. Nice little building. With, oh, we got to show them, Dad, the ultra super duper secure Scott security system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you're gonna lock your shit up, if you put a padlock on your building, anybody's gonna think, wow, there's something worth stealing in there. So for the low payment of like 4 payments of $99.99.99. Uh-oh, the plywood's in the way. So by the way, these little buildings from Menards or Home Depot, don't buy the cheap ones. So, but if you want to lock your shit up and make sure everybody knows you got junk in there, patented baling wire. You wrap that baby around there, and boom. And instantly people are going to look at that and be like, oh, there's a bunch of junk in there. Except for now, we put it all on video. So
the lawnmower ain't going in there.
I don't think the lawnmower's going to fit. Oh, but there it is, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video as always. And we hope to see you guys in the next one. So take care and bye-bye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye-bye.